Hey everyone, happy long weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. This is Sunday. If you're new here, my name is Sonia, and this is where I share my diecast cars, mainly Hot Wheels and some other stuff. If you're not new here, then welcome back. I have so much to show you guys. I've had a crazy week, but I want to jump right into it with a shout out to Ed. I've talked about Ed before. And we had a little conversation on Facebook Messenger about the Kroger recolors, because they're doing a Kroger mail-in. And I told him, I said, well, he offered to send me the recolors. And I said, well, let me go look first. And of course, it took me like a week and a half to get out there after they announced the mail-in. And I've been to 2 stores and have not found any recolors yet. So thank you, Ed, for going ahead and sending me those. I'm really thrilled to get them because I've been looking for the 3rd version recolor of the custom auto so I could do one of my little Instagram videos that I like to do with music and all that. So there that is. So I'll be working on that next week. And the other one that I was really thrilled to get was the Barracuda, the convertible. There's a blue one and a silver one, I think. But this one's yellow, which is my favorite color. So I was very thrilled to get that. And I'll be doing a video with the Barracudas. The next one is the Volvo Recharge. It's from Greenspeed. It's cute. And the color is actually just different all the way around. So it's kind of like a orangey red. And of course, the Ford GT40, which I have several of these. Very happy to get this one. It's yellow. It's got the 8 on it. So I've put it with my miniature 8-ball and my Roger Dodger. And of course, I have the larger version of the 8-ball from Mattel Creations. And very happy to get that. Thank you so much, Ed. I really appreciate it. And of course, I haven't done my Kroger mail-in yet. Things have been a little crazy. So I'm not going to open the Daniel Arsham stuff just yet. I know that Joneson, I don't know his real name, but he's always posting comments on my channel. He has mentioned that the shipping is getting really bad. He did mention the fact that they did not put this in a separate box and that he had some issues with some stuff that he had received as well. So I don't know what's going on up there. I know that they've started shipping some international again, and maybe where they kind of had that little space, maybe some people left, they weren't getting enough hours, and now they've got just a handful of people trying to handle the volume again, and it's not looking too good. So, moving on. Boy, where to start? This is mainly going to be about what's coming soon. So let's start with next week while I have your attention. The Mattel RLC Club, the Red Line Club, they are going to do a re-offer sale. And I'm not sure, I don't know that I've ever caught one of these. This is the first time I've really, I don't know. But they're doing a re-offer sale of things like over the past year or so. So maybe if there's a car that you missed that you think you might want, this will be the time to maybe take a look at their website and see if you can get it. I'm just going to look just because. And that's on the 28th. And apparently they keep back like a percentage so that, in case something gets lost or damaged or whatever, they do have a percentage of cars that they can draw from and send that to the customer to replace what happened, the one that got damaged. So that's going to be interesting. If you all find something, let me know what it was. So the next thing next week is the Elite 64. They're dropping the Bugatti Type 59. I'm going to put a picture here. I'm kind of excited to get this. I kind of wish that they had done an actual Mattel Creations Redline Club car and not necessarily Elite 64. But I'm happy to get it anyway. I'm going to try to get to, I have not looked to see how many you can order, but it's blue. I'm going to try to look it up just real quick because I want to get to, of course I have 2 accounts, but sometimes it doesn't always work very well doing that, because I want to put one with my Bugatti collection that I've been working on, and I also want to put one with my Elite 64 series. It does not say, of course, you know, these are $20. It doesn't say how many you can buy. There's a car. I'll still put a picture up. You know, it's an old style, original, very rare car. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why they didn't put that there. So anyway, that's coming. And that's Thursday, the May 30th. Oh, and by the way, I did get this. The latest, when they had the big 2-day TV show type thing that they did, the live thing. This is the Pandem Datsun 280ZX. This is already going to be a long video. So I'm going to maybe try to do this midweek and do a little shoot of the whole series so far. I did get my Nissan Silvia from the Kroger, not the Kroger. What was the first mail-in? God, I cannot remember. The first mail-in was it Dollar General, I think? So I got that, and I'll show that next week. So the other thing that they're doing is a Boulevard Greatest Hits. This is going to be an unnumbered series, and I don't really talk about the Boulevard that much. I don't always collect them because there's so many. And, you know, they're Walmart exclusives. So, y'all, I have been doing all kinds of crazy stuff, so I'm a little dehydrated. So, one thing I want to mention about the Elite 64 series, this is how they build these cars. Each car is designed with hyper-accurate proportions and 20-plus piece construction. I'm just going to leave that right there. Back to the Boulevard series. These look pretty good. They're unnumbered. So there's a 1997 Mercedes CLK GTR, number 37. That's the original number, was number 37. There's a Toyota 4Runner, number 36. A Subaru WRX STI, which was a number 37. An LBER 34 Super Silhouette Skyline, which was number 70. And Honda Civic Type R, which the original color was number 73. Of course, these will have the gold, the premium logo, you know, the Hot Wheels thing. So, yeah. Interesting. So, the other thing, jumping to Team Transports, there's a new case that's dropping. There's a 66 Porsche. They're calling it a carry-on. It looks like a ramp truck. And I'm going to put a picture up. Really looking forward to those. I cannot remember if I ordered a case or not. I'm thinking I did, because there's also the Sauber Mercedes, and a Fleet Flyer. That was in like a blue and black, which looks pretty slick. And also the 96 Honda Accord and a Fleet Street. So, which is kind of like a greenish color. So I'll put pictures up. So I'm looking forward to that case as well. Also, like I said, I normally don't really mention the Boulevards that much, but this particular series looks really good. I am definitely going to be on the hunt for these guys. It's probably one of the better ones, especially of the ones they've released recently, like over the past, 6 months, a year or so. And the first one is number 96. It is a 2021 Toyota GR Supra. I really like the livery on this one. I'm going to pull up my pictures just so I can give you a little, and I'm also going to, I'll put up a picture here, but just so, I really like this livery. It's mostly like a black with some red accents. I mean, it's pretty sharp looking. So, then there's yes, I made notes for this one. This is number 97, the 60s Fiat 500D Modificato. This is in a really bright pistachio green. And, we're seeing a lot of these little Fiats. There was the treasure hunt. I think was it a Super? In that kind of goldish color. And then the Mainline, which was in like a yellowish color. I have one somewhere. So, they're really rolling these out this season. And I like this one in this snappy green. The next one is a 98 Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR-4. It looks good, but it's in this teal, dark blue kind of teal, which I like teal, but not this particular dark tone on teal. But we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully I can find it. The next one is it's number 100. No, there's a number 99. Sorry, the Nissan Skyline GTR, which is it's white, and it has it's like an outline, line drawing of Godzilla off like to the side panel. So I have the one Godzilla mainline, and I did not get the first one. So with this one, I'm thinking maybe I'll go to eBay and try to get the first one that came out last year, if I can find this one as well. So number 100 is the Lambo Countach LPI 800-4. It's in that blue that we've seen on Lambos a few times, including it. I'm sure it's slightly different, but it's a really bright blue. I'll put a picture up, and it's very pretty, and it's got some nice accents on it. So I just think this series looks really, really good. So I'm going to be pretty excited to find it, hopefully. So I have been really busy. I got involved in a animal shelter group. I know you all are like, don't you have enough? You have 4 cats. But I originally got involved because they built this, county shelter to the tune of $3.2 million, and they don't even have indoor-outdoor dog runs. They have these weird kennels that are only meant to house these dogs for like in a vet situation or a temporary situation. It's really bad. And then the cat room is not good. There's no outside access for the cats, like, a cattery that you could go through a door and, have like an outdoor enclosure. So, and I didn't realize this when I got involved. And I said, I have a pretty large cat enclosure, and I've been, used to maintaining this thing for a few years now. And I went down there and realized that the whole thing is just bad. So I made a post on Facebook about one of the employees who is extremely rude and in a roundabout way just kind of told me to leave. So I kind of got sucked into a group, and then I got sucked into some meetings, and now I kind of got sucked into doing community outreach because the commissioners, people are writing letters and emails and going to commissioners' meetings, and they have not been very responsive. So now we're doing community outreach, and I've been setting up a table with blown up pictures of these poor dogs and some puppies in these very small cages with no stuff on the bottom to soak up their urine and their excrement. And it's so bad. And there was this one particular dog, they were going to put him down because he bit at the leash and scared someone or something like that. There was some inappropriate behavior. But, these dogs are in these tiny, tiny little kennels for like 23 hours a day. And he's a big boy, about 110-pound American Bulldog, and not even full grown. He's just around a year, and they were going to put him down. And it's not like he actually bit anyone. So one of the ladies that's really involved in it set up a GoFundMe to raise some funds, and she's coming out of pocket to actually send him. She had a trainer come up and evaluate him, and it's, he's a nice dog. So now he's in a board and train. So I've just been dealing with that all week. So, and I'm worn out, and I got to cut grass probably tomorrow. And now we're getting all these thunderstorms, because yesterday I set up a booth at an arts and crafts fair. I wasn't vending there myself in particular because I'm trying to build my inventory for an event that I'm doing sometime in June. Y'all, I need a clone, or at least one more hand, 2 more hands. That would be nice. So I want to show you 2 things that I picked up. I was at a Walmart, one of these Walmarts around here. And, I don't normally buy the Fast and Furious stuff, especially the premiums, but I really like this Mustang Boss. So I picked this up. I just like the looks of this one. And I'm probably going to open it because, these premiums are pretty heavy. I think this thing is going to roll. And of course, there's also a Toyota. There's the picture on the back. And there's also a BMW, the BMW E3. M3, I don't like the wheels on that one. If I were to buy that, I would definitely be doing a wheel swap somehow or other. I'd send it to somebody or something. And the Nissan Silvia, I did not particularly care for that colorway, so I didn't get that one. But I'm really digging this Mustang. And also, y'all know, and you may not know, but I'm a real fan of the Torinos. I have a few of those as well. And this is the Grand Sport. And I actually like this color. And I saw this one on Instagram. Somebody had taken it out of the packaging. And, and that thing really, you know what? It may not be free at Friday, but I can always open it. Let's see what it looks like. It's got, it's really like it's got a lot of sparkle to it. It's like the metal flake. I like the wheels on it. I know people are really picky about their wheels, but I like these. There's like a silver chrome interior. You see that? I thought was pretty cool. There could have been a little bit more detail on the headlights, but you got the side ones here painted in on the rear as well, and then these are painted. But the interior I thought was really well done. It's got this outline here on the windows, around the windows, which are down, the white stripe. I'm seriously digging it. I'm going to try to find my mainline Torinos. They're somewhere in a box upstairs, and display them and see what they look like compared to this one. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and open this Mustang. Goodness. Oh boy, I'm really having some troubles here. Well, I can't throw away the cards because I have to put them in my database before, because, you know, these premium cards are never good for, at least not that I've ever experienced, for any of the mail-ins. But I like to keep the cards until I put them in the database, and that way I can keep track of everything. So really, I like this Mustang. And, you know, that paint, you know, there's a little bit of a spot there, but this pearl paint looks really good. I like the striping. This here, you got some detail in the lights. It's got red interior. You can see the roll bars in there. I mean, it's nice. I don't know, are these real riders? I know there's some that they're not putting the real riders on. I think these are. They kind of feel like it. They feel rubbery. How the wheels are okay on this, I don't know. I might would do something different. I like the rear spoiler. Look at the detail on the lights. Looks really good. So, I'm not sure what I'll put it with. We'll see. You know, especially since I didn't get the whole series. So, I think that's about it. And, you know, you should probably check your Kroger's, because I think they've been kind of doing some inventory type stuff, because I went into one looking for those recolors. Oh, since I'm here, here's the other custom auto. Where's the stuff that Ed sent me? I got so much stuff sitting around down here. It's crazy. Oh, this is a red edition. I don't know that this is... This may not be... Is it the same? No, this is the one. This is one from last year. It's a red edition. So, I'm thinking... I'm not sure where I found that. I almost want to say I found it in a Kroger, because I found this Supra from last year. Really surprised. And they just kind of had them hanging on one of these little side things in the aisle, and there was some other stuff there as well. And I was like, whoa. And then this Jeep Commando from last year. So they must have had maybe a random case. Maybe they were cleaning out there, and they had a random case back there that they finally opened. Found this little guy. And then, of course, the Skyline. This year's, though. Pretty sure this year's. Now I got another one, but the card was bent. That's okay. This is the one I'll open. If I can find the one from last year and get the other one. So, that's all I got. I'm still working on my giveaway and how I'm going to do that. I've had way too many distractions. Next week, I'm going to try to do another video, because I went to Barnes & Noble a couple of weeks ago and picked up some stuff. So I want to show you what I got at Barnes & Noble. And then I'll also go show you this Elite 64 and the new Sylvia that I got for the collector's edition. So we're at 24 minutes. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.